Hi Lucas, today we are running through the final concept package for the ground floor redesign and decoration at your apartment in Hawthorn, Victoria. We have gone ahead with one of our initial concepts called Modern Colonial for this bedroom space. This mood board shows the look and feel we are proposing. It's an eclectic and transitional take on the traditional plantation style and is inspired by your travels through Southeast Asia and Europe. We'll look at creating two separate zones in the room, one for sleeping and one for relaxing and reading. We have created a feeling of relaxed luxury and a calming retreat where you can really kick back and relax and catch up on sleep with a light room with pops of colour consisting of teal blue, yellow, green and greys, bright white walls and luxurious grey linen look drapery applied to the windows, soft rugs underfoot and beautiful wool throw rugs on the bed and velvet and linen cotton bedding. We also have some touches of gold and brass to add some glamour to the room, as well as some faux plants to create that plantation feel. Here shows the materials we're looking at using. And here you see the floor plan with the two separate zones. Firstly, before we go into all more to do with the actual design of the room, the four pieces of artwork that we chose, I've got a drawing here which shows where they'll be situated in the room. So firstly, we've got on the left, we've got Enigma by Lynn Godina-Orme. And this is an oil painting and sort of where we drew some of the colours from for the room, so the yellow, green and the greys and whatnot. Then on the console against the right hand wall we have a little metal sculpture by James Corbett. He makes sculptures out of old vehicle parts, which is really cool, and it's just a bit of a, an ode to your little beloved dash hunt. And then above that we'll have hanging a beautiful original artwork by Dorothy Napangati, which is called Minna Minna Dreaming. It's a beautiful Aboriginal art piece. And then as you're walking through the entrance, we're going to have a little sculptural piece called the Point Break Stall, and it's by Unicorn Design. And we may have like a little plant sitting on there, some lighting above it, just to kind of make it a bit of a feature as you walk through the door. So going back to the renders, we've opted to keep the spotted gum timber flooring as it warms the room and it ties in beautifully with the colour palette we've proposed. We've chosen the Lexicon Quarter by Dulux for the walls, ceiling and skirting. It's a cool fresh white, perfect for open plan spaces. It has undertones of blue and grey. I'll go back to the materials board just to show you. It's number 7 on the materials board. So it complements the colours in the soft furnishings and will create a vibrant mood to showcase the eclectic artwork. We have the wallpaper is by SKL, on the wall behind the bed, and it's called Lombok Lattice. It's really interesting and creates a real feature on that wall where the 4-poster bed will be sitting against. We've chosen some white classic linen lampshades for the wall sconces that will be situated either side of the bed that have a brass base. And the side tables for the bed are made, or the bedside tables have a beautiful gold lattice detail on the base, and the tops are made out of mango wood. The cream and gold cotton rug under the bed is by Amigos de Hoy, and it's a handmade rug from India. It's beautiful, kind of adds that kind of eclectic boho feel we've got going on. The window treatments we've proposed have an organic linen look to add to that luxury feel to the room, while also being highly functional and offering light and heat reduction. So the blinds against the window are made from a coated blockout material, and they will be motorised for ease of use. They'll stop the light from coming through in the morning, so you're able to sleep in while also creating insulation. And that's because the way they're installed within the window reveal and close to the window pane, it will minimise heat loss in winter and stop the heat from entering in summer. These blinds will be 3 separate blinds, but they'll be linked so they can be operated at once with a remote control. And the material will be a beautiful light grey textured fabric. Over the top we have linen look grey sheer curtains, which are 100% polyester, which means they won't drop or shrink when the temperature changes. They'll be fitted on the wall face, running from the ceiling to the floor, so the full height of that wall, with an extra 10 centimetres or so at the bottom, just to create a bit of a puddle on the floor, which kind of creates a more luxurious look, I guess. Along with the triple pinch pleat heading, which creates more fullness in the curtains and just makes it look, a bit more expensive, a little bit more luxurious. So these curtains will also be motorised for ease of use, and they can be kept closed for privacy when the blinds are open during the day, or they can be fully opened and stacked back either side of the window for when you want to pull up the blinds and see the view outside. The blinds and sheer curtains can be operated by the same remote control as well, so that's really good. On the other side of the room, we have the relaxing area. And it's also a bit of an open space where you can sort of just chill out, tinker with your bicycles, hang out with your little dachshund. We've selected a faux fur floor rug, it's a bit of a tongue twister, to sit under the Benjamin occasional chair and ottoman from Coco Republic. These are upholstered in a beautiful amber coloured velvet. And you can sit back here, relax, put your feet up, place your books and your breakfast on the coffee table, and you have a little side table there as well. And the console behind is actually made from a beautiful teak, and it can offer some more storage for you in the room, and a place to showcase some trinkets and decorative items from your travels. Above that console will hang some locally made original artwork. The one you see here on the wall is what I showed you before, but it's called Enigma by Lynn Godina Orme. And as I said, it's sort of the colours, we drew some of the colours in the room from that painting. So either side of that console we have 2 faux date palms and beautiful rustic ceramic pots. So this kind of adds to that beautiful plantation feel we're trying to kind of, create in the room. And they're faux plants, they look really real, so they're not going to look cheap and tacky, and they're also really low maintenance, and being that you travel a lot, and that's sort of what you need, you don't want that commitment of having to look after and water plants while you're away, so these will look fantastic. And another thing with adding some beautiful, plants to the room is that they can add a sense of calmness in a room, as greenery creates a feeling of nature, so that's another plus. Overall, we have created a space where you can chill out by yourself, or with, maybe even with a future partner one day, get some respite from your busy corporate job and recover from jet lag after your travels. We have chosen materials in the room that are pet friendly, easy to clean and vacuum, which is important seeing as you have a little dog in the apartment as well. And this concept is quite unisex. It touches almost, it's kind of masculine and feminine. It could be either, I feel, but it's masculine enough for you, and I think it will also appeal to most future potential buyers, as you may not be here long term. Your job, you saying that you're only looking at being here for a 5-year contract or something along those lines, so we've taken that into consideration as well. So I hope you like the design. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.